Okay, Dave Ross, you are the biggest Cowboys fan that I know. I know you are already ready for this season to start. There's a lot of talk about who's getting a contract right now, who's not, if they can keep that big three, as you call them, together. I don't know if I think they're a big three. Anyway, I want to talk about your quarterback. I want to talk about Dak. I need you to convince me that he is worth that big-time quarterback money that it seems like they're going to give him and then potentially tear the whole team apart because you're going to pay him?
KB, this is the easiest discussion you and I will ever have. It's quite simple.
Is it?
I knew last year 3 for Super Dak Prescott. I like to call him Super Dak because last year he was super. When he's bad, when he's below average Dak, Cowboys don't win. When he's Super Dak, they don't lose. So I know you can look at all the stats you want to look at and say, well, maybe on paper, he doesn't look like a guy that should be a top 5 quarterback as far as pay goes. But we all know what you get paid and what you're worth to the team might not be one and the same. So I agree. He might not be on the talent level of, say, an Aaron Rodgers. Certainly he's not accomplished like a Tom Brady or even a Russell Wilson. But what I will say is, for the Dallas Cowboys, they must pay this man top quarterback money because without him, the locker room will fall apart. This guy is a natural-born leader. And those are things that you cannot measure by just stats. What you can look at is wins and losses. And KB, since he became the Cowboys starting quarterback 3 years ago, he's now one of the, I know it's just a sports term, one of the winningest quarterbacks in the NFL.
No, that does count. That does count for something. My question is, though, it's always so great when you have those quarterbacks on their rookie deals, right?
Yes.
Then you start to pay them, and you look at what's happening with the Seahawks right now. Like, how much of that whole team's roster in terms of money is Russell Wilson eating up on his own?
Yeah, it does. It
so
does.
What, I mean, so you're going all in on him no matter who else you have to get rid of, because you're going to have to get rid of some guys when you pay him that big money.
And they've done that, getting rid of Allen Hurns, saving some cap space there. So what they've done is
it's going to be even more, though.
DeMarcus Lawrence has been paid. Byron Jones needs to get paid. Amari Cooper needs to get paid. Dak Prescott needs to get paid. Ezekiel Elliott will be the guy, I think, that's going to be kind of not odd man out, but will be last on the pecking order. You must pay Dak Prescott first. Because
over all of those other guys.
Absolutely, because the team has been over backwards for Zeke. He's had issues. There's no issues with Dak Prescott. This is...
Well, sometimes on the field.
The unquestioned leader of the Dallas Cowboys. The leader, the true leader. Maybe not the best player, but the leader. And that's what I need, KB. The question is very simple. Can they win the Dallas Cowboys a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott as quarterback?
That's my question to you.
And it's an easy yes. Absolutely. In the playoffs. In 3 years, they've gone to the postseason twice. Won the division twice when he took over for Tony Romo, and they didn't think this guy was going to be the third-string quarterback, let alone the starter. Jumped in when Romo got hurt, couldn't play anymore, and this guy won the division his first year, won it his third year. Yep. He has proven on the field that he is worthy of this contract, and in the postseason, outplayed Russell Wilson last year.
Yes, he has been great in the post. But I'm saying, so you think that he is, no doubt about it, he gets this money, you got to let people go.
Yes.
And he is your guy. He is your franchise quarterback.
You know that the most important position in the NFL is the quarterback position.
That's why I'm asking you if Dak is worth the money.
And when you have one, and they have one down in Dallas, you cannot cheap out on the quarterback. You got to pay that man, and then everything else falls in line. So look, Amari, your money's coming. Zeke, money will be there, but Dak's getting paid next. He's the guy that needs the top quarterback dollar. Because guess what? After 3 years, this is year 4, he's just getting better. He's just a babe in the woods. Look at what Tom Brady's doing. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Look at Russell Wilson.
Okay, he's not going to. Okay.
These guys are getting
42.
better with age. Running backs don't get better with age.
That's true.
Wide receivers normally don't get better with age. This is the one position in the NFL where you actually have longevity. So I am locking up Dak Prescott right now. And in 3 years, KB, the money you give him this year, it'll actually be a bargain if he keeps progressing at the rate he's going.
Let me just say, you should be his agent. No doubt about it.
All I want to know is,
I gotta say,
did I convince you?
It's just the enthusiasm right now. Like, if I go back and sit at my desk, I don't know. But I'm going to say, you know what? For right now, you have convinced me that it makes the most sense for the Cowboys to do this deal.
If it makes dollars, it makes sense.
Oh,
that
my
makes
goodness.
sense,
Okay,
KB.
I don't know about that catchphrase right there.